Hello everybody, it's Alex here, and welcome back. Ooh, books flying around. For episode 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. I think these little things behind me are just my save files. Yeah. But yeah, so in the first one, all we did really was we did the tutorial, and we got into Hogwarts, and we got sorted into Hufflepuff. Oh, I see. Load game. This would have been... Okay. Here we go, journeying farther into the world of Hogwarts and Hogwarts Legacy. Still beyond excited for this. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Find your common room.
Revelio.
Okay, so I forgot how to run. Oh, here we go. I just hold down the L button. Okay.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fitting.
There's someone just like gossiping at me or something. Must be different. Okay, here's a common room. Introduce yourself to Adelaide, introduce yourself to Arthur, and introduce yourself to Laura. I don't know who's who. Investigate. Oh, I just eat an apple? Okay. Does that heal me or anything?
Revelio.
I guess there's nothing hidden in the common room.
What's this?
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Arthur Plummy. Okay, this is one of them.
I can't quite reach.
Plumley.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes.
Looks more convincing.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Oh, I'm talking. Oops. Shame, I think magical. Yeah, magical beasts.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah,
I
there's
think
the
magical
whole...
beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about
Fantastic
coming to
Beasts, Dark
Hogwarts.
Hospice were like master creatures
Nifflers,
and things.
Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
You ever had a pet? Okay, I'll keep talking.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
That's it. Okay, good luck.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I'll try. Okay, Adelaide and Lenora. I guess this is Adelaide.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was. That's just...
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
That's your uncle, right? Okay.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Okay, and the last one. I saw the little, like, question. Oh, it's this way. Okay.
That's good, isn't it?
Lenora. Oh, it's a snowy owl.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I mean, I do have a lot to catch up.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed.
Great.
4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me
I'm
so.
not sure how much I like
I'm
her.
Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
She's like
Do
slightly
you really
condescending.
think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
I don't like her very much.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Can I say like anything?
Revelio!
This cactus is moving. Is this one of those? Oh, I forget what it's called. The plant that Neville has at the beginning of the fifth book. That like spews mucus all over him in the train or something. That's all that does. I love just exploring around. Oh, I guess that's to the girls' dormitory. That is cute. Oh, I love that this detail is in there. Can I go up this side? Nope. Let's get a globe. More things for me to eat. This is where I came from, right? So I guess the boys' dorms are down here and the girls are up there. That makes sense. What is this? It needs fire or something. I don't know if I can... Ooh, there's like a scope. So I press ZL, or whatever it's called, to do that. Okay, let's go continue on with the story.
Is it possible to become an aura and not...
Hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
This
Can't believe I'm here.
Well,
student's
you
text
are
is still on
here.
the screen.
Make the most of it.
Oh, there it is.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
What
It is a
it?
wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I will say, for an open world game, there's a lot of just like dialogue and direction following for the first little bit. Like I haven't done anything open world. Like if I'm comparing it to...
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Like if I'm comparing it to...
I certainly
like
would have
Breath of the Wild.
appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
The Breath of the Wild tutorial was all open world in the plateau too. Before she speaks again. Another apple.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what...
Revelio.
What? Oh, where am I going? Down here? Why is there all these food around for me to eat? Sure. Select House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like dirigible plums are an acquired taste. Field Guide Challenge. The only way to acquire experience points. Open the Field Guide. This is your wizarding level XP. Earned from challenges increased. Earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge. Okay. Select this one. Collecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Okay, field guide pages. Each challenge is tier. Special rewards unlock the tier. Okay. Collect 2 field guide pages from Hogwarts. Okay, I see. Oh, sorry. Okay. Rewards to be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back to collect rewards if they belong. Okay.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
So I guess that will just randomly appear anywhere. I'm excited to get to the open world part. Roll.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Okay.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Flue Flames travel point. Oh, that's what the fire thing was in the comm room a minute ago. And you can open up the map at any time to fast travel to any... Okay, this makes sense. Open map. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students, professors live, and includes the house comm rooms near the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region. Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available from that region. Green flue, ones you've discovered, including your own house common room. Gray are reveal undiscovered ones. Okay. Turn the map. The right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central flue flames for you. And fast travel with X. Okay, so I'm going to go this one. La-da-da-da.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh my goodness, the dragon. Oh, I love this so much. This is beautiful.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both CHARMS and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Tell me more about CHARMS.
What will I learn in CHARMS class?
Game, right?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And then Hogsmeade. Okay.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I
oops,
learn
didn't
in
do that.
CHARMS class?
No, can I skip the
Exactly
dialogue?
what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful.
So I guess-
think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard.
I guess going
and a
through all these
talented
dialogue
teacher.
options, maybe not necessarily
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
all that
A lot to
necessary.
absorb on your first day,
'Cause, like, a
and
lot
you
of
have
that-
much to learn.
Like, the
Happily,
info about
your
Hogsmeade
professors
is
have
not
agreed
new.
to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There isn't. I feel like I shouldn't tell her. I'm not going to tell her.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but they
Good
used
luck today.
gender
And
neutral
remember
pronouns
to
in there.
use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Which I
And
think-
invaluable to me,
so much
as I'll be
talking.
using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. But they used a gender neutral pronoun when they referred to my character, and I guess that's simply because they didn't want to voice over multiple recordings of different pronouns. But like the fact that they're acknowledging that gender neutral pronouns are used, like can be commonly used, is I think worth mentioning, especially considering all the controversy around this particular game, right?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Do something.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
It's like I'm just sitting here listening to dialogue. I haven't done anything yet. And
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Flying pages in
And
the
she may
background
feel
are
obliged to share details with the headmaster
part of the
that
field
would
guide or
be
something.
better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Do it. Oh, open map this way, right? Okay. Main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. So I gotta go defense against the dark arts, and I gotta go to charms. Okay, continue. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with A, continue. Let's go to charms first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now,
What wand have I been
focus
using
on your
this whole
classes
time?
and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Did I like... Was I using some like random one they gave to me at the beginning? Did I miss that detail? Like, I'm going to be holding right now. Okay, so it wants me to go to charms class, but I kind of explore around a bit. Oh. Okay, so it's telling me all the spells that I've unlocked, or that I can unlock. Oh, it's in there. Avada Kedavra, Crucio, Imperio, Evanesco. Okay. Altering spell. Conjuring spells. This is like Accio, I think. Oh, no. Conjuring. Never mind. That's the summoning charm. Wingardium Leviosa, we all know what that does. Reparo, we all know what that does. Disillusionment, that's when you, like, become invisible, right? Incendio, that's like it just launches fire. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Flipendo. Descendo. Slam it to the ground, okay. Depulso, Accio, or Accio, whatever. Arresto Momentum, Glacius, Levioso, and Transformation. Interesting, okay. And then there's these essentials like Protego and Revelio and whatever. Interesting, okay.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Oh, she's here.
Protego!
Oops.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
You learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay, are there any other paintings?
Are there
like
any
it?
other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Okay.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Okay, so...
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
Like a moth to a frame, so clearly it does something to do with Lumos. Right trigger.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to...
I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh, it's telling me where to go. I kind of don't like that. I feel like you should have to go find it yourself.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Okay. But I can see why, because it might be confusing to like know where that is or not know where that is.
All of my relatives work at the
Now what? In here.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, no.
Protego!
Pressing Y, press X. I'm so used to switch controls. So that means I got a second page, so it unlocks something, I think. Oh no. How do I get back to that screen? Collections? No. Oh, I'm pressing the B button when I need to be pressing. Hey. Oh, the switch buttons are all backwards on the Xbox. Field guide pages. There. Okay, so did I unlock this thing? Gear appearance. I have no idea what that does. I have to just go tell Lenora that I solved it, but where is she? Oh, she's up there. Hello.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Okay.
The moth! I should...
Cool. Collection Side/relationship quests. So I guess it just means like people I'm in a certain connection to.
Off on another
There
adventure,
was
are
something
we?
else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I
Right.
think.
I like that they all talk.
Protego!
I forget that I can,
Lumos.
yeah. Look at this. But it's dark.
Doxy eggs as well. But sure.
I still want to know what this flying page is.
Lumos.
I don't know if I can get this one. I love having like a new game to just mess around with and play with, because like I don't know what I'm doing. Like everything is so like I don't know anything, so I can explore around. I don't know if it's actually useful. Like, do spitting these globes do anything, or is it just completely decorative? I don't know. But it's fun to like play with. And the fact that I just don't know anything makes it so much more exciting, and like you're learning everything with a new time for the first time. Where should I go now? Should I go do CHARMS class or something? I'm not gonna fast travel just yet because I want to actually explore what's where. Transfiguration Courtyard. Can I go out here? Yeah. Ooh, it's like hazy.
Lumos.
Can I talk to these people? No. What's this cat? I bet you it's not a cat. Oh, is that all? Okay. Why is it like spooky out here? Hi. Oh, nice. Defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Oh, so I'm basically at class. Is it here? There's something glowing on there. What is this?
Revelio.
Ah. Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of dementors and the dark wizard Raxidian by conjuring a mouse Protonus. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it's a mouse. That's what it is. It's a painting of a mouse Patronus. Oh, this is making me want to go back to Universal. Like, the video game is...
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
Peeves is in this! Can I say hi? I want to say hi to Peeves. Aw. That's amazing. There's a chest.
Revelio.
Yeah. Now what?
Revelio.
What does that do? I don't have like any other spells yet. I guess we gotta go back. This is why I should do class, because I literally have nothing unlocked. And the classes will give me new spells, I think, like in the long term. What's this one? Nothing here. Oh, they're playing themselves. I love this. Where's my class, though? It's gotta be up here somewhere. This way, okay. Oh, there's a fluid thing in here. Oh, somewhere. We're gonna get the mini-map, but the mini-map doesn't give me any, like, vertical scale. So I'm just trying to figure out where to go to class.
May we talk about this?
Revelio.
Like, look, I'm standing on top of where the class starts, but I'm clearly not on the right level, so I don't know if I have to go further up or further down. But it also says defense against the Dark Arts Tower, so I'm led to believe that it's probably at the top.
There are some impressive new brooms at Spintwitches.
Oh, I'm in a different area.
To get back to the lesson.
Charms classroom. Oh, I found the Charms classroom.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Isn't the Charms classroom like one of my... Hi, kitty. One of my main objectives? I mean, like, I think so. So yeah, like, am I here for class, or am I... Probably pull up the map, right? Or is this not going to be zoomed in enough? How do I zoom? Or... Okay. Oh, interesting. This looks like... World map. Wait. I want to see what the bigger map is. This is the world map, so there's clearly a lot more around. Okay. Ooh, I didn't mean to set that there. Remove waypoint A. Okay, this was not helpful. Oh, here. I found it. I think this is Charms. I'm gonna. Oh, this is where I meant to go, right? I thought I was going to go towards the Dark Arts. But I remember saying I was going to Charms first.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Hello.
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Okay. That was rude.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Like
Do you
camera work and
even
everything.
remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Accio.
Well,
Which, to be
it
fair,
seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
to be fair, Harry didn't learn the summoning charm until book 4, and only because Hermione like taught it to him. And it's how he was able to get his wand during the first task.
Accio!
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Ooh, so she's really good.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Outside, okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Well, this is a game.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Eh?
Hey, it's Hagrid's hut. I mean, obviously Hagrid's not in this because he would not be alive yet, but interesting that the hut was here.
Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now,
Castle.
give this like gobstones, if you will. Toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes?
Accio!
Oh, okay. Too far. How do I release it? I forgot how to release the thing.
Accio!
Oh, I see. It just kind of rolls slowly. Do I just do it again? Because that was horrible.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
But I completely failed that. Oh, I see.
Yes, sir.
Does she get to go first, or what's happening?
Ease up.
Okay.
Accio!
Come on, come on. Oh, no. At least I know what I'm supposed to be doing now.
What's this?
I need her to mess one up. I feel like she's not going to, though. Oh, she did.
That is how it's done.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes! 50.
Well done. Let us see this.
Okay, the best I can do is tie her.
Yes!
Accio!
Okay, good. We tied.
Splendid!
Summoner's Court tied. Nice.
Let us make this a bit more
Oh, we're doing
interesting,
it
shall we?
again. Are we putting in like a third team or something? We do. Oh, there are blocks in the way.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I feel like all the other
I'll
students
say.
must be so bored.
Here we go!
I like how she's pulling it diagonal. Interesting. Okay. I'm scared. Okay. Oh no! Was hers a 30 or a 50? I don't remember. Yes, sir. Okay.
Brilliant! Let us see this.
Oh, it's setting me up to be able to beat her. Okay. I might have to move where my camera is because there's been a few things that are... Oh no, I'm gonna hit the block. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, we're good. I beat her. Like the
Very
scoreboard is
good,
behind
both
me.
of
I might
you.
actually-
Well done.
I'm gonna try to move my face over to this side. Yeah.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I don't quite like where it is, but
Good game back there. I must admit, I
mess
think
with
I underestimated
imaging
you.
episodes.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I understand. Okay,
That's
I
good to
understand.
hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I love that. How big is how do you say it? Ouagadougou?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than
Ouagadougou.
Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Interesting.
But it
I like-
never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
I like this lore building.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the
I
mountainside.
want to go there now.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
She's homesick.
And then
and
it
sad.
just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is the magic the
This
same?
may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Surely, that's incredible.
You can
Okay.
cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another
wanna go
wizarding
there
school.
now. That seems
Thank
so
you
cool.
for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
A word, if you would.
Hello.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first CHARMS lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Cool. Charms class. So now I can use Accio permanently. Level 1. Ooh. How do I... Level 1 lock. Aren't I not level 1? I thought I was like level 2. Yeah, okay. So there's all this stuff that's behind my face, so I'm gonna mess with the positioning and move it to the top right instead. I'm pointing, it's actually that way. Top right is that way, face for your vantage point. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here for this one. This is so exciting. I love this so much. And I really hope you guys too. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.